Okay, last we got Johnson & Johnson. Um, their continuous lawsuits. Just kidding. I don't know much about the company right now recently, but not a big fan of them, to be honest. But according to their stocks, technically it is above the moving average. It is bullish. Delete all these lines here. Delete all these old zones I marked probably months ago, to be honest. Have not looked at this, but looking at it now, you can see it is coming into a bit of a resistance zone, and even this week is proving that, as well as it comes in pulling back heavily, but still very bullish compared to last week and this moving average itself. So but it's really struggling above 175 bucks. So if we look at the monthly range for Johnson & Johnson here, this says it's about 13 bucks. Last month it was moved about 18. Month before that was 13. Month before that was 12. So I think $13 is very reasonable. So this might be a decent short, which would be against this moving average a little bit, but I think that might be the best plan. So let's see if 176 is our high for the month, and if price usually moves about, what did we say, $13 a month? Yeah, 12, 13, about 13. Then you're shooting for a 166 as our monthly low. So this is our range, and this actually makes sense because it is right in line with this area here. So I like this a lot as a short position. You'd honestly probably be good to short it now. I think this is very within range. You can see price came up to this zone, rejected, well, heavy gap down, and then came back up, filled that gap, and then rejected, and it actually created a new zone right below this previous one. And so this wick, yes, was higher than this one, but this candle open and close now is way below, so it's actually created a lower high. So it almost looks like this. This high is lower than this one, so I mean, could definitely see that here. I think that is a great short position. I would love nothing more than to short Johnson & Johnson. I think anytime you can short a bad company, the better, right? It's, to make money off a company that made money off people dying. I shouldn't get into that too much, but the political side of it. But yeah, anyways, shorting Johnson & Johnson, not a bad bet. Down to 166, I'd be very happy with that. I think it's a good entry now. I think Friday, tomorrow, last day of the week, I think even if it comes back, oops, wrong line, if it comes back up to 175, which I don't think it will, but it could, 175, even 174. Yeah, if it comes back up to 174, short that there too. Short it now, short it at 174, short at 175. Just short it all day, right down to 166 for the month. That is our range. That is Johnson & Johnson. And that would also test this moving average. By the time price comes down here, that would test this moving average, and then we can determine if Johnson & Johnson is bearish for the upcoming months. If it breaks this moving average and starts closing below it, then we're looking to short this for the rest of the year, which I would be happy about. So that is Johnson & Johnson. That is all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate all the support. If you have any questions, please let me know. I do also have a private WhatsApp where you can contact me 24 hours a day with any of your setup ideas. I post all my personal trades that I take, my entries, my exits, everything in there. So there's that as well. If you find value in that, by all means join. So thanks.